Yeah, so I think you've just made the one choice that matters.
The underground secret base? What?
Anything could happen as long as you make this choice.
Is fucking Mr. Freeze on our side?
That's why it's been getting so cold.
Yeah, and like almost every scene, there's been a homeless person just sitting around watching stuff happen.
And it turns out because they have a secret organization.
This secret brotherhood.
Is that one of the Duck Dynasty guys?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the branch point is either you give Agatha the child, refuse but fail to escape, or refuse but now you're here in the subway tunnels.
I assume that I basically made, like, the good choice, right?
Sure.
Probably.
Which is insane, because I thought it sounded like a bad choice.
Do you know who that man is?
I have no idea. He just told me we had to follow him. So, she's the one. This is the Indigo Child?
Her name is Jade. She doesn't speak. I get the feeling that for the moment, she's observing us.
So, what do we do now?
Looks like we don't have much choice. Let's follow him.
You know, honestly, after that whole fighting sequence, everything feels okay. Like, I'm just, like, here for the ride now. I don't care. I'm just so happy to be done with that.
Same.
Lucas, you're safe
Oh,
and sound.
look, it's our brother.
Thank God, our brother's a hobo now.
How did you end up here? They came looking for me. They explained everything, Lucas. I know now.
And I believed them.
I hope that you can forgive me for doubting you.
The underground hobo club explained everything. What the
What are you talking about? Our host will explain everything.
The underground homeless. The subterranean poor.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas.
Who was that?
Excellent shots explaining the situation. I finally understand, Lucas.
Wow! Wait,
Oh, thank
Wait,
God.
Found
That
a
means-
health.
wait, no, that means there's more. No, no!
Oh,
God.
no.
Son of a bitch. They wouldn't just give you a life for no reason.
Well, maybe they would. You never know with David.
God. I hope it's just for no reason.
So, guys, I have something to confess. I've known a couple homeless people, and let me tell you, this is true to life. This is all true to life. I was involved in their conspiracy, and let me tell you, it was crazy.
It's hard sitting on a bench.
Lucas! Lucas!
Well, guys, we can't beat the game.
Start passing along a harmonica, everyone can play. Wait, what?
So, who are you?
My name is Bogart. I run this unit of the Invisibles. I was following the Oracle on the night you killed that man in the restaurant. I was surprised that you survived. Until I realized that you possessed the Chroma.
What do you know about the Chroma?
I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of don't care anymore.
Like gravity or magnetism, but
It's like introduced this shit so late in the game that I kinda can't care anymore.
This is what all the great storytellers
The
do.
smallest part of it.
They don't set up hints, and then they just explain it to you in a whole
What do you know
chapter.
about the
Oh yeah, you got the midichlorians, Lucas. Duh.
Pure child.
That's why you can use the
Soul
Force.
has never been incarnated. Her coming has been awaited since the dawn of time.
And this
So they had all those
cold.
bits
How
earlier
does it
where it's
play
like,
a role in
you
this?
were just a random victim
The cold
who happened to survive,
countdown.
and then you get caught up in this mystery. No, you're the chosen one. You have ancient mystic powers buried in your blood.
You're the secondary chosen one, since the Indigo Child is the real chosen one.
Our planet is paralyzed by the cold.
Subdivision
In just
of
a
the
few
chosen.
days,
You,
no
Lucas.
one will be able
There-
to resist the cold
David Cage was right. There's so much you can do with video game narratives. It doesn't all have to be chosen ones and
Who is
fighting.
really behind
But that's what I'm gonna
this?
do anyway.
Nobody
I
knows
mean-
for sure.
Like, David
It's
Cage
sad.
likes to really phrase himself as an iconoclast, but it really makes much sense that towards the beginning, he's kind of gonna go against the strain of, like, the kind of eugenics obsession there is in Western storytelling, and then completely decide to embrace it towards the end.
Runs the entire world.
So, what do we do now?
We must bring the Indigo Child to a source of the Chroma. That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this chromosource?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest could be found on an old military base.
No!
Bum, bum, bum.
No way!
Rashida. That's where I was born. My parents were scientists. They were working for the government.
I'm one of the Kane boys.
And that explains.
God, the animations break so much more now that we're at the end of the game. I'm so
Artifact was
happy.
discovered that was not of human origin. It turned out to be a chroma source. We must bring
Oh my god, that fire got set because it was a chroma
before she
source.
wastes away. God set out and delivered her message.
All your friends almost died for the chroma.
In 2 hours, the time it'll take to finish preparations on your vehicle and to find you enough gasoline. It seems likely that the orange and purple clans will be waiting.
Oh, there's a
for you.
purple clan now, also? Okay.
They will stop at nothing.
I guess that's that Jello man that tried to take this kid.
We will
Yes.
take care of the child.
Okay.
For a bit of chroma
You
to
got
enter
the
her.
Mayans, the Illuminati,
Mattresses in
and
the
the
wagon back
homeless.
there.
That's your 3
Yes,
factions.
you get some
Just
rest.
like
These
in
are the
Deus
3
Ex.
most powerful groups on the earth.
Tomorrow,
Man, this World of Darkness campaign kicks ass.
human race.
I'm dead tired, Carla. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I don't think I can sleep right now. I'm gonna wander around a bit and join you later.
So,
Wait, join him. What?
what do you do for fun here at the underground base?
So where's your moonshine?
Honestly, I think it's mostly just putting things in this fire pit.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Love it.
Plus 10,
Fire,
baby.
The best. Man, even to the end, you're keeping Carla in great mental health.
Yeah, it's too bad Tyler is fucking dead.
But he stood up for himself and he deserved to die for that.
What was the point of his character if he doesn't even do anything in the end? He just fucks off.
Oh, maybe it's like the chroma key point is drained or something, and then it turns out Tyler is the second one.
Man.
An old radio. If I could get it to work, maybe I could get some news from up top.
Oh my! I don't care. Just go to the army.
I believe you're
base.
underground also.
Tenement.
Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else to do here.
I'm gonna steal the batteries out of one for the radio.
So it's literally just fix up the radio and then we're gone.
No, you can leave without fixing up the radio.
Well, I'm contrary enough that I want to do it now.
Maybe you talk to the child, she'll fix it.
No. Alright, where's that antenna?
The back.
The wires from the first car and the batteries are from the last car.
Okay, so it's somewhere in the first car.
Yeah, I think Lucas is in the first car, and if you just ignore him, the wire's in there.
What? What was that?
No, that's the bed. Oh no!
Oh, fuck the radio.
Still not asleep?
No, I can't seem to relax.
Also, I'm dead.
I have to believe that it's all going to end tomorrow, isn't it? The fields, the forests, cities, everything will disappear under the ice.
What the fuck?
And what's going to happen to
Okay.
us?
Where-
Good pillow talk, Carla.
Like nothing important.
Man,
ever
tomorrow we'll all be fucking dead, huh?
happened. Are you afraid to die?
Not anymore.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm
You're
sorry
under
that
arrest.
we didn't meet under better
What the fuck?
circumstances.
Wait, what?
Maybe
Carla, what?
Things had turned out differently.
You've known this man for 5 minutes.
Yeah, like, he was just a murderer to you until, I don't know, 40 minutes ago? Fuck off!
How do you do this?
Frozen.
I'm David Cage, and I know how relationships work.
I love you, Luke.
What the fuck?
And then she fucked a frozen corpse.
What?
Plus 20 mood.
Oh, you're gonna have to censor this, Jesus Christ. Also, I want to point out, Carla got plus 20 for this. Lucas only got plus 10. He's not feeling this at
It
all.
wasn't good for me.
Jesus Christ, David.
Well, nothing gets me going like the secret underground hobo bases.
David Cage seems like the kind of man who watches the Terminator sex scene and jerks off to it.
All the hobos are outside listening in.
And that's where my story ends. Turns out stripping nude in minus 40-degree conditions. Not good for your skin.
Oh.
He knew the hangar was going to burn, John. I'm sure of it. But he wasn't the one who started the fire.
Look, Mary, that's just not possible, and you know it. Nobody can see things before they happen.
That artifact
Except
emitted a kind of
meteorologists.
radiation that we still don't understand. Maybe it changed something in Lucas.
That's nonsense. We analyzed everybody who ever came near that thing, and they all checked out fine. Don't you see? If it was the artifact, then we'd all be radiated, and we'd all
There's a
have
difference,
powers.
John. I was pregnant with Lucas when I went for the first time. Lucas was radiated by the artifact when he was still in the womb.
This is
Look, I'm saying crystal healing
I'm gonna
works.
take a walk while you calm down.
Lucas? What are you doing there?
Man, it would have been incredibly cool if instead of being a lame shit, Lucas just turned into the Hulk because of this.
You wouldn't like me when I'm depressed.
Oh shit, you're right, the Incredible Sulk!
Oh, it's good. The first thing Lucas does when he gets in there is he knocks
There's the
over his
hangar.
house. He's like, fuck you,
This
Dad.
seems abandoned. Looks like we got here before the Oracle and the Purple Clan.
They're not far away. I sense their presence.
Jade's lost consciousness. She's at the end of her rope. We don't have much time. Are you sure that you don't want me to come with you?
I don't know what's going to happen, Carla. I don't want to risk your life for no reason.
Be careful. I need you.
What?
What? Why?
What happened to them?
What the hell?
If I'm not back in 15 minutes, go back.
Damn, Lucas, you're so good at sex. I need you now.
You know, he imprinted on her. It's like cats. That's what David Cates thinks women are like.
Come back.
Oh my god.
Come back, Lucas. I'm addicted to your very average penis.
I love how cold it is and how dead it is.
Even the semen is frozen.
This isn't even gameplay. I can't lose this.
Watch out, I'm sensing something coming forward too, which is more regular gameplay that may help decide if your choices mattered. Goodbye. Oh my god.
The Spetsnaz.
2,000 years. For 2,000 years I've been awaiting this moment. The moment when the mystery is revealed to me. The answer to all questions. And it's you who brought me the Indigo Child. What an ironic destiny.
The Orange Clan will make slaves of all humanity if they have the secret.
What difference does that make? We already control the world, Lucas.
Can you speak up?
We will be the equal of the gods.
I'll never give you the child.
Your tiny role is finished. You can
Get it?
disappear
The game?
from the game.
Oh my god.
Oh.
For all that you have.
I thought Tyler was the only one who'd be like, oh wow, it's like a video game.
Oh, sweet mercy.
Again? Well, guys, strap in for the next hour.
What?
That was the input for the Kamehameha. Okay, what?
You gotta charge the hell out of this move. Oh, do you have to tap the buttons while you do the Simon Says?
The closest we're coming to actual mechanics during this. You're trying to charge up, and every so often you have to dodge.
Wow, it's just like a fighting game. Indigo Prophecy really just takes from everything. This seems like significantly easier than that fight you had to do before. And that fight didn't matter at all.
Yeah, you didn't even win. You just left.
Well, you know, it's all about survival. That's what life is about.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's really all about flying away from the person that's trying to kill you fast enough.
This looks like shit. Oh no!
Oh, he fell in the live stream. Damn it.
I'm covered in piss now.
And the soldiers are gone. They just left. They aren't here anymore.
That's right, I did just kill a man.
Oh, never mind. There's one.
Oh my god!
You sleep now.
Hell yes. Nice. Beautiful.
That's where my story ends. For all my powers, I still wasn't bulletproof. Weird.
And then the Kraft cheese man came.
Oh my... There's just another person giving me the exact same speech.
Wait, did it even matter that you got shot? Or was that just, like, ending this earlier?
I think he just lost a life and still had one left.
This is a computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Loon said it was from the internet.
Here's the cyber ghost.
Oh, it's...
I always knew Undertale would kill us somehow. Developed far past its britches.
They resurrected you by uploading you to the cloud.
Yeah, looks good.
Me when I look off.
At some point, one of the animators just like really fucked up, and that happened to the model, and they're like, "No, keep it."
You know what? That looks pretty good, actually.
That's cool. Save it. Oh, you won? You did it. You killed the internet. Finally, I can throw this child into the goo.
Now we'll find the secret of the ooze.
You know, for how long we had to deal with the Oracle being a pain in the ass, he went out easy, and then the game immediately forgot about him.
Well, it's because Lucas lost his V card.
Yeah, that's true.
Now he's a Chad.
It's a shame that to be a Chad, you have to be dead.
You want to do it on the live stream bed?
Don't worry, that kid won't wake up.
Okay.
The cold went away just like it had come.
Okay.
What?
As if the Indigo Child had
The
turned
end.
by delivering her message. Everything was just as it was before. I guess that means the lesser evil. The Oracle and the Orange Clan.
Look on the right, by the way, when the background just cuts off.
Oh my
You
god.
see that?
Yeah.
I should be happy, I guess.
Oh, that
A
rules.
plus.
For 3 months. She's the
Thanks,
best thing that's
David.
happened to me in a long time. Yesterday, she told me that she's pregnant. Must have been that night in Bogart's underground base. That
night
means
in
that
Bogart's
the
underground
Rashida, just like I was. when my mother's
That means our child is also going to be weird and fucked up like me,
Oh,
I guess.
sweet Lord.
I came in 5 seconds and out came a
What
baby.
should I do with all that power?
Must have been my potent cum in Bogart's underground base.
I've never dreamt about being a god.
Yo,
I
he's
just
still
wanna live my life
dead?
Like anybody else, with my wife and my child. I'm afraid that destiny might have another path in mind for me.
But they didn't program that into this game, so bye.
There's the background again.
Oh, nothing.
I love my vampire husband.
What the fuck?
Sorry, vampire's too dignified, more of a ghoul, really.
And that's how my story ends,
Wait,
I
what?
guess.
What? We don't even get to find anything out about Tyler?
Are you shitting me?
The Mattering has come and gone. Your choices occurred.
Oh.
One of 3 things happened.
So, this is a game of some real highs and lows, really.
Why would you talk about the highs first so I can disagree with you?
Fantastic. The highs were great.
Well, we saw a nipple in 180p. That was pretty good.
We had that 40-minute fight that's definitely gonna show up.
That was good.
I think, like any David Cage game, though, the best moments are really just when you're a fucking weirdo trying to do everyday shit.
No, the best part was when we didn't save that kid from dying. That was the best part.
Just imagine how things could have gone if you'd saved that child.
I like the part where Future Friends died multiple times from mixing alcohol and medication.
Also, is this Nickelback?
Is this Theory of a Dead Man still?
This feels like a song that's gonna get this video blocked, so I can't answer it.
Don't worry, look, thankfully this walkthrough has credits and lyrics for all the songs, so I'm looking.
So, I've only played this in Heavy Rain, but I will say, I think Heavy Rain is better, if only for the fact that the cuties leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah, that QTE sequence with the Mayan was so long and so stupid.
Awful.
There are a lot of QTE sequences in this game that are just long and awful.
Yeah, like that one where you had to like look back through your past, like, was super long and not hard. It was just really long, and then an old woman slapped you if you messed them up.
There were the mind bugs in the office. That was pretty fucking terrible too.
Yeah, but at least that was funny.
Also, did the cards do anything?
They give you bonus points, and don't
Yeah,
worry.
those are for unlocking stuff. Because there's unlocks.
Don't worry, I need to show one off. I've already
Okay.
seen one and it's fantastic.
Oh, apparently one of the songs that Lucas can play on the guitar is one of the Theory of a Dead Man songs that he has on his CD, too.
Wow. Classic foreshadowing. So do you all have any in-depth thoughts about this game?
Well, I loved it. It was great.
Let me go back to the Steam reviews to see if I can compare myself to any of the things here.
Well, I like any game that has like 80% of the game is just meandering around doing random stuff, and then they run out of budget and just the game ends all of a sudden. I love that stuff. It's really good. My favorite genre.
Yeah, I
of
love
game.
Final Fantasy 15.
It does feel like a movie. A weird, fringe, low-budget movie made by a strange auteur. And also they lost like 3 reels of film, so half of it's missing.
Finally, a bad movie.
Act 2 of this story fell off a truck into a lake and was never seen again.
Well, that's because we didn't save the kid. He had it on him.
I know nowadays there's like kind of this huge debate about like auteur theory and how it would work in video games and such, and whether it's really a thing video games can or should follow. And you know what? I think it's good. I think it's good because it makes you realize that David Cage is a fucking moron.
Oh, I finally found a quote that I think I agree with in the Steam reviews. David Cage is weird.
That's cool.
It's weird how it peaked at the front where David Cage was like just telling us to call the Bob the crash test dummy like cool or sexy.
Yeah, I mean that's the real problem with this game. It doesn't have an ending sequence for what happened to Bob.
And again, it didn't tell us what happened to Tyler, so I guess he's like, I don't know, I guess they just forgot about him.
He was frozen in a lake like Captain America.
Oh my god, the next Quantic Dream game is gonna have him wake up and he'll be the main character. A bonus!
Alright, and now it's time to show you one of the famous bonuses!
Could it be a picture in my mind? Never sure exactly.
I feel this entire bonus movie really describes 2000s gaming.
You know, in that way, maybe this game really is art. I hate that smell!
Oh, that wick was awful. That was poison.
Oh my fucking god.
Man, this is just like the end of Bayonetta.
And that's the end of my story.
All the blood from my body rushed to my penis and I died instantly.
And that's the end of my story. Having a brain aneurysm while watching a PS2 model sexually dance. Yet the worst part is, I'll never know what Florida looks like.